All right, we're back looking at 20.3, applying the zero product property to solve equations. So the essential question is, how can you use the zero product property to solve quadratic equations in factored form? Okay, and so I want you guys to keep this in mind as we go through it because you should be able to answer it when we're done. So we're going to start off on page 961. We're going to finish with 961 for this video. And so we're looking at explore, which is understanding the zero product property. So for all real numbers, A and B, if the product of the two quantities equals 0, then at least one of the quantities equals 0. So for all real numbers, A and B, the following is true. If the product of two quantities equals 0, at least one of the quantities equals 0. So sample numbers, if we go ahead and plug in 0 here, well, 9 times 0 is going to give us 0. 0 times 4 equals 0. So if AB equals 0, then A equals 0 or B equals 0. Okay, so consider the equation x minus 3 times the quantity of x plus 8 equals 0. Let A equals x minus 3 and B equals x plus 8. Okay, all we did was we took x minus 3, plugged it in here, and then x plus 8, and allowed B to equal x plus 8. So since AB equals 0, you know that A equals 0 or B equals 0. So we have x minus 3 equals 0 or x plus 8 equals 0. So now we're going to solve for x. And so what we're going to do is we're going to add 3 to both sides. And so we'll get x equals 3. We're going to subtract 8 to both sides, and we'll get x equals negative 8. So the solutions of the equation, the quantity of x minus 3 times the quantity of x plus 8 equals 0, are x equals 3 and x equals negative 8. Recall that the solutions of an equation are the zeros of the related function. So the solutions of the equation, the quantity x minus 3 times the quantity of x plus 8 equals 0, are the zeros of the related function. F of x equals x minus 3, x plus 8, because they satisfy the equation f of x equals 0. The solutions of the related function f of x equals x minus 3 times x plus 8 are 3 and negative 8. Okay? So we're going to look at number 1, and we're going to answer this real quick. Describe how you can find the solutions of the equation x minus a times x minus b equals 0 using the zero product property. And so the first thing that we want to do is let x minus a equals 0 and x minus b equals 0. Once we have that, we will solve for x in each equation. And then we know that if we set a minus x equals 0, we have plus a, x equals a. If we set x minus b equals 0, we add b, x equals b. And so the solutions are a and b.